My name is Kaedi Schrader and I am the Junior Mayor of Swakopmund.
My name is Jessy and I'm the Deputy Junior Mayor of Swakopmund.
So our year is almost coming to an end actually, well our reign. In August we'll be inaugurating the new reign. So we've already done a good amount of activities, but we have one more left, which is the colour run, which we basically want to embrace the diversity and different cultures and beliefs in Namibia and just have a fun walk and just unite everyone. Yeah.
Our recent initiative that was done by the Junior Town Council was the JTC Against GBV, which was an initiative we did to create awareness for gender-based violence in Namibia, since we have noticed a peak in the cases, especially during the pandemic. So with this, we sold purple ribbons to our peers, organizations such as banks, whereby we sold purple ribbons, and which was very successful because we noticed that instead of just buying the ribbon for the sake of buying a ribbon, they actually understood what it meant to wear the ribbon, and it really stuck to us because our theme is bridging the gap between the private and public schools, and to see that they are both on both sides wearing these ribbons, it really showed unity in the Swakopmund community.
I think our main challenge was to create events that adhere to the COVID regulations, and especially since we deal with the youth, it's really difficult to get them involved if it meant we had to only be 50 people, because you want to involve everyone. So I think that was one of our main challenges.
Since our reign started in the middle of a pandemic, it was very difficult for us to even create initiatives to begin with. So it was evident that even as ourselves, it was difficult to be self-motivated because online school was something that we were not used to. It wasn't a norm. So immediately within the council, we decided to be motivated for the youth, even though it wasn't something that was immediately done, that we could hold something for them to motivate them more. We decided to become advocates for effective learning in hopes that we motivate the youth to stay in school and finish the academic year regardless of the pandemic. I think because we are a diverse group, we learn from each other.
Mm-hmm.
We are a mixture of government schools and private schools, so it was good to learn from myself being from a government school, from the private schools, how they go about things. So I think learning from each other was definitely something that was very helpful. And it made us more hopeful that we could finish the academic year, seeing that all we needed was resources and how to use them effectively.
So one of our biggest allies, last year we worked with them in the shoebox distribution, where we handed out shoeboxes to less privileged children, and that was Netbank. So we partnered with them and they sponsored us, and we were able to do that project because of them. And also early this year in January, we partnered with Destination Swakopmund. And the same principle, they had gifts that they had us distribute, and yeah, it's great.
All of our initiatives strictly follow the COVID-19 regulations, so I think the council members following that physically will impact the youth greatly, because them physically seeing us abide to them will motivate them more to also regulate or abide to them.
So I think our biggest aim for the year, and we're slowly getting there, if we aren't already there, is bridging the gap between private and public schools. We even had an event this month, March, in the beginning of March, where we invited all the LRCs of all schools and we had a beach day to bridge that gap. And also to embrace diversity. That's a really big thing for us, for everyone to just unite and be one, instead of just private and public schools. So yeah. So to the future junior mayor, I'd say that it's definitely not an easy job, but you can do it, and we won't choose you if we know you're not capable of doing it. And you're going to make an impact whether you think it or not. And even if you face challenges, you have a whole team behind you, so you're not alone.
It won't be an easy task completing another academic year during a pandemic, so to the youth I would encourage them to persevere through it, because there's a lot of personal growth that is endured from all the struggles you face, especially during high school.
To all the future female leaders, we encourage you to be bold
and innovative, to take up leadership positions, as the previous 3 reigns have proven that females are capable of leading a diverse group of people.